Welcome to Academic Gain Tutorials. In this video, we will look into the differences between deficit and debt. To know about the creditworthiness of a country's economy, its debt and deficit are considered. Debt is the loan taken by the government of any country, whereas deficit is the excess of government expenditure over government revenue. So, let's look into the basic differences between deficit and debt in a tabular form. Difference number 1. The deficit is defined as the shortfall of the country's income over expenses, whereas debt is the sum of money owed by the nation's government to others. Number 2. Deficit is the cause of debt, whereas debt is the effect of deficit. Number 3. The deficit is for 1 year only, that is, it reflects the excess of government expenditure over its earnings in a financial year. Conversely, debt is the sum total of all the money owed by the government of a country during its past years. Number 4. The deficit represents the total annual borrowing, but debt represents the total outstanding amount accumulated during past years. Number 5. If the government carefully spends its money, then the amount of the deficit can be constant, year on year. However, the amount of debt cannot be constant. And difference number 6. The deficit can be of two types, structural and cyclical, whereas debt is categorized as internal debt and external debt. As we all know that the amount of the increase in the deficit will automatically increase the debt of the country with the same amount. However, if there is a reduction in the deficit, it does not mean that there will be a reduction in the debt with the same amount.